My childhood home held secrets. Behind closed doors, fear lived. His voice boomed. My heart pounded. Small and scared, I learned to hide. His words stung like wasps. Each insult, a new bruise on my soul. I longed for his love, his approval. It never came. Just more pain. Years passed. The little girl grew up, but the scars remained, etched deep in my heart. They whispered doubts, fueled insecurities. I carried the weight of his words everywhere I went. Silence became my shield. I built walls to protect myself, to keep the pain at bay. But the walls also kept others out. Love felt like a distant dream. Friends noticed. They asked, "Why don't you confront him? Tell him how you feel." Their words hung in the air, heavy with expectation. But fear held me captive. He was a storm, and I, a fragile boat in his path. For years I wrestled with the idea of confronting him. Could I face the man who haunted my dreams? Could I find the courage to speak my truth? The thought alone sent tremors through me. One day something shifted. A therapist asked, "How long will you let him control your life?" Her words were a lifeline pulling me from the depths of despair. That day, a tiny seed of courage was planted. It started small, a whisper of self-worth in the mirror, setting boundaries I never thought I could. Each act of defiance, a victory against the shadows of my past. Slowly, I began to reclaim my power. The fear didn't disappear overnight. It lurked in the corners of my mind. But with each step forward, the fear grew a little smaller, the seed of courage a little stronger. The day I decided to confront him arrived like a sunrise after a long, dark night. A quiet strength bloomed in my chest. I knew I couldn't heal while carrying the burden of his actions in silence. I wrote him a letter, pouring out years of pain, anger, and unspoken truths. My hand trembled as I wrote, tears blurring the ink on the page, but I kept writing, driven by a force stronger than fear. With each word, I chipped away at the wall around my heart. Years of pent-up emotions flowed out, leaving me raw but strangely lighter. The act of writing itself was liberating. I was finally facing my past, on my own terms. The day of the confrontation, my heart pounded like a drum. I could hear the blood rushing in my ears. Every cell in my body screamed at me to run, but I stood my ground. He sat there, older now, frailer, but the fear in his eyes was the same. It mirrored my own. For a moment, we were both frozen in time, two souls forever bound by a shared history of pain. And then I spoke. My voice, small at first, grew stronger with each word. I told him about the nights I cried myself to sleep, the crippling self-doubt, the years I spent trying to earn his love. Section 6. Tears and Tremors. Tears streamed down my face, hot and heavy. My body trembled with the effort of holding myself together. He tried to interrupt, to deny, to deflect, but I wouldn't be silenced again. "This is not about blame," I said, my voice shaking but firm. "This is about me taking back my life, my truth." The words hung in the air between us, heavy with unspoken emotions. He looked at me then, really looked at me, perhaps for the first time. And in that moment, I saw a flicker of something in his eyes. Regret? Shame? It was impossible to tell. Section 7. Finding my truth. The confrontation didn't magically erase the past. It didn't bring the closure I once craved. But it marked a turning point. I had faced my abuser, spoken my truth. Walking away from that encounter, I felt a weight lift from my shoulders. I hadn't received an apology, nor did I expect one. My healing, I realized, had to come from within. The experience taught me that true strength lies not in suppressing our pain, but in confronting it. It's about reclaiming our narratives, rewriting the stories we tell ourselves. Section 8. The long road ahead. Healing, I've learned, is not a destination, but a journey. There will be good days and bad days, days when the pain resurfaces, threatening to pull me under. But I am no longer that scared little girl defined by the actions of someone else. I am a survivor, a warrior, a woman on a mission to heal her own heart. Therapy, meditation, and surrounding myself with loving, supportive people have become my lifelines. I'm learning to replace the negative scripts in my head with messages of self-love and acceptance. Section 9. A New Dawn. Today I stand tall, scars and all. They are a testament to my resilience, a reminder of how far I've come. The journey ahead may be long, but I am hopeful. If my story can inspire even one person to break free from the chains of abuse to find their voice, then sharing my journey will have been worth it. Remember, you are not alone. There is hope, there is healing, and there's a brighter future waiting for you, just beyond the pain. Gap 3S, Section 10. Embracing the light. The scars may never fully fade, but they no longer define me. In the aftermath of survival, I discovered the power of self-love and acceptance. Each day, I choose to embrace the light, to let it guide me through the lingering shadows. Healing is not a destination, but a journey, a continuous process of reclaiming my joy, my peace, and my sense of self. I found solace in the small things, the warmth of the sun on my face, the laughter shared with friends, the quiet moments of reflection. These simple pleasures remind me that life is worth living, that happiness is within reach. I also learned the importance of support, of surrounding myself with people who lift me up, who see my worth even when I struggle to see it myself. Together we create a tapestry of resilience, each thread woven with stories of strength, hope, and love. To anyone still in the throes of their battle, know that healing is possible. It may be slow, it may be painful, but it is real. You are deserving of a life filled with light and love. Keep moving forward step by step, and embrace the journey of healing with an open heart. Let your story be a beacon for others, a testament to the indomitable human spirit. Together we can transform our pain into power, our suffering into strength. The light is within you. Embrace it and let it shine. In the journey of healing, I realized that I was never truly alone. The people who stood by me became the anchors that kept me grounded when the waves of despair threatened to pull me under. Family, friends, mentors, each one played a crucial role in my recovery, offering unwavering support and love. There were moments of darkness when I couldn't see a way out, but they held the light for me. They listened without judgment, offered words of encouragement, and sometimes just sat with me in silence. Their belief in my strength, even when I doubted myself, was a lifeline. I joined support groups where I met others who were walking similar paths. Sharing our stories, our struggles, and our triumphs created a sense of community. In these circles, I found understanding and empathy, a reminder that I was not isolated in my pain. The collective strength of these groups became a powerful force, propelling each of us forward on our healing journeys. As I reflect on this journey, from the shadows of my childhood to embracing the light, I am reminded of the incredible power of resilience and hope. Each step, each tear, each moment of courage has woven a tapestry of healing and growth. It hasn't been an easy path, but it's one that has led me to a place of profound understanding and acceptance. To anyone who finds themselves in the depths of despair, remember this: your pain doesn't define you. It is a part of your story, but it is not the entirety of who you are. There is a strength within you that can rise above the darkest moments. You are not alone in this journey. There are people who care, who understand, and who are ready to support you. Healing is not a linear path. There will be setbacks and moments of doubt, but each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate those victories. Allow yourself to feel proud of the progress you make, and be gentle with yourself on the tougher days. The road ahead may seem daunting, but every day brings a new opportunity for growth and healing. Embrace the support around you, and don't be afraid to reach out. In the collective strength of our shared experiences, we find the courage to move forward. As you continue on your journey, remember that you have the power to shape your story. Your past does not dictate your future. With each sunrise, there is a chance for renewal, for hope, and for a brighter tomorrow. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Together, we can create a world where healing is possible, where we can all find our way to wholeness. Keep moving forward, and know that brighter days are ahead.